Good day, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Umbaglo, and with me once again is...
Mechalomaniac, hello Internet.
Good day, everyone. So last time we found the base of a bunch of Riemann terrorists.
No, they're good guys now. We like them, so they're freedom fighters.
Yes, that's right.
You have to make that distinction.
We decided they were nice, so they are now freedom fighters instead of
Yes.
terrorists, even though they are still in possession of weapons of mass destruction.
It's fine. They won't use them.
I'm not sure I like how long you took to respond on that.
It'll be fine. They're just there as a warning. Defensive precaution. Or no, it's fine.
Regrettable, but not unexpected.
Deterrent. That's the word. That's what I'm looking for. Deterrent.
As other forces
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
understand why.
last episode we also hit level 40, which means we would normally go off and pick up a new ship, but because the next two missions are actually mostly ground-based, we're not going to bother doing that until later.
We're also waiting for a reason.
Yeah.
One of our
Spoilers.
ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the
Anyway, so apparently Starfleet doesn't really want to help a bunch of freedom fighters.
There are no indications there was a battle.
So instead, Obisek is asking us for help because one of his ships that had Thalaron weapons kind of vanished.
I know you have your reservations about the
Yeah.
lengths to which
So
they'll go
they're not
to
interested in
secure
helping freedom fighters,
like
but they are interested in finding weapons
Tell
of mass
me,
destruction that got
you
missing.
not trust me with
Yeah.
Thalaron
Well, actually,
weapons.
he's asking us.
You want Hakeem?
And we're doing
so
it.
we're not.
I can
We
provide you with
just
the
are
last
happening
coordinates
to
of the
do it.
vessel.
But we can use
No,
that excuse
please
to make
help
the
me.
Federation not
Do
court-martial
what
us.
you will.
Well, if hey, they're weapons of mass destruction. If we find where that went, that is probably a good thing.
Exactly. Isn't Federation, officer code great when if it works out okay, anything you did bad is completely wiped?
Pretty much. Honestly, we're just getting ourselves ready to be admirals because you can't be an admiral in Starfleet without screwing the rules.
Exactly. I mean, Kirk stole the Enterprise, just made orders.
He never actually made admiral, though, didn't he?
No, he was.
Like,
he was Admiral in the first 3 movies.
Oh.
Technically first 4 movies.
See, because I was pretty sure about that, and then I remember someone telling me no, he never made it to admiral.
No, what happened
And
was
when I was making a discussion.
and I'm totally, spoiling movies you should have seen already.
Whatever.
We've been caught in a tractor beam, by the way, so it's
Yeah.
bad stuff. But he basically steals the Enterprise and goes to a forbidden planet to get Spock's body, so that they can, bring him back to life because Vulcans can do that apparently. And in doing, he basically throws his career away for this. And then the movie after that, he goes back in time and saves Earth from a giant whale probe, and thus all he gets is demoted back to captain, as opposed to losing his career. Okay.
But and then we also have like even non main character captains have been shown to have a very low attitude towards the rules.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then there was Janeway, who
She
was
screwed the
good.
rules whenever she felt like it.
Anyway, so basically why we are running around is we're trying to find out what is going on here.
We get to do math puzzles.
Yeah, these are great. Are you doing the math puzzle already?
Yeah, are you doing them?
No.
Okay.
Well, I've got the window up. No, it's... Oh, you are in fact already doing them.
Yeah, I am. If you can hear me typing keys, that's me cheating and using Windows Calculator.
Yeah, because this is so unlike the last time we had a puzzle like this. This one actually does require real calculations.
Yeah, I mean, I could do these manually, but we invented calculators. We're going to use them.
For a moment there, so if you consult the bridge officer, it tells you the answer to the first one. I was thinking, oh, well, maybe if I keep asking her, she'll let me know more answers. But no.
Well, yeah, she's your science officer. She shouldn't be expected to be able to do math in her head.
That's what she's got a tricorder for.
Like tricorders have calculators on them.
What don't tricorders have on them?
Going by Voyager, the ability to detect cow manure.
That seems a little weird.
Yeah. Pardon me while I do math.
Yeah, so as you can see, there's a lot more math here. Like, yeah.
You have to apply the order of operations. Basically, if there were any junior high students playing this game, it is essentially homework for them.
Yeah, yeah. None of these questions are actually any hard. It's just a little funny because it requires you to use a calculator.
Yeah.
I mean, like, none of these are things that you're going to be able to do in your head.
Yeah, it's not algebra,
if you had a piece of paper,
but it's order of operations. You could do it.
Yeah.
But
if you had a piece of paper in front of you, you could also do it that way.
Yeah.
It's not really super difficult.
Yeah, but long division sucks.
Yeah.
So I almost got it.
Yeah, final row. Also, it's nice that they yes, it's basically order of operations, but they're also using brackets to make it not confusing to people who don't really understand how the order of operations work.
Yeah. Wait. I mean, and technically you could do this the
brute force way.
Yeah.
I mean, there are only 4 options, and it blatantly tells you when you've gotten each one.
There we go.
Yeah. Alright, so now we need to run
back
so
after,
to all...
me doing math for, like, 3 minutes. We have to run the consoles and hit switches.
Yeah, so now we are going to... I think we can all do these independently, so maybe if you head down to the other set...
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that they are making the puzzles things you actually have to apply brain work to, even if it's not, super complex.
Yeah.
It's better than press button, do thing.
Yeah, so basically what I'm doing right now is the sensors on this vessel are registering our ship as a priority target. Well, now we're telling it, nah, let's focus on that Hulk instead. Target the debris instead. Actually, having them target the debris is a little goofy because one of the other things that you do later in this process is you basically power down the sensor. You power down the beam. So it's well, why? So now I'm setting the power save to economical, and I'm setting the processor the default settings back to factory. So I basically depowered the tractor beam. So it's like, why do I even bother changing the target if I'm going to be turning off the tractor beam anyway?
I think the implication is you basically had to fool the computer into screwing itself up.
Maybe. Anyway, and now we are going to turn off. Oh. Yep. So now we've turned off.
And now we can go back to our ship and get on with our mission.
Yeah. That was a fun little diversion.
I know. Got to do math.
Yeah. Oh, this doesn't look much like my ship.
My God, we're in a holodeck episode.
Okay, there you are. For a moment there, I was wondering how this was going to handle multiple people.
It just took me a minute to load in.
Okay. That's a nice pan of the room, even though technically I wouldn't be able to see that.
You don't have, like, removable eyeballs that can scan an area?
Yeah, apparently.
I like how they let us keep our weapons and my sunglasses. That was kind of
Yep.
them.
The sunglasses are a nice touch.
So we have to
but,
go get a melee weapon.
Because our guns have been deactivated.
Now,
come on, get
I
a
already
weapon.
have a melee weapon.
I want one of the swords.
Okay, yeah, this one is better. Sads. Okay, well, I took a batleth
Yeah.
because I'm Klingon.
You would. Oh, a bunch of spiders just for you.
Yes, more spiders. Love
Yep.
the spiders. Always with the spiders.
Yeah, they are your friend.
Yeah, by friend you mean, oh god, get them away from me.
So when this mission came out, it was basically the first time that Star Trek Online made melee weapons a serious combat option, and they've been a lot better at supporting melee weapons ever since. Like when the game came out, of course it had batleths. I mean, someone would have been after their heads if they didn't.
Yeah.
But melee weapons
Probably
for the
some
most part,
crazy guy dressed as a Klingon running at them with a batleth.
yeah, probably. But for the most part, like melee weapons were for a lot of characters, it was really hard to even get a melee weapon in the first place, because unless you were Klingon, there weren't a whole lot of options to get a batleth. And even if you were Klingon, there weren't many options for batleths in general. So for the most part, the choices for melee weapons were poor. Is this one open now, or do we have to wait until later?
We have to wait until later, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I think it should be during the a later thing, but it broke the last time I tried to do this mission.
So amazing thing here is at least for me, the doors were still open when the other doors opened. Essentially, there were two sets of the doors. I don't know if you saw that.
No, it showed them as closed for me.
Okay. No, we gotta go back to our cell with our weapons. Yeah, because can't escape or anything.
It's not like, can't use our sword and batleth on the door or something.
Maybe we have to talk to this guy.
Oh look, it's our old friend.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, didn't we rescue him from Nimbus 3? Or on Nimbus 3?
Yes, we did. Yep, yeah, we rescued him on Nimbus 3. In fact, we can even specifically ask him about that. How did you get here?
We can call him a shitty resistance fighter. She is.
Yeah, but he is, but that actually just ends the conversation right away. We need to actually successfully navigate this.
It's too bright here.
So you can't call him a psychopath or insult him or...
Yeah.
I have lost everything. Leave me alone.
Okay. Oh, hey, we actually both have to do that conversation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So apparently I got through.
I got through it too. It just basically said wait for Clark.
Oh. Weird.
But yeah, melee weapons are fun, and when we get to the Borg missions, I'll be using these a lot.
Yeah, so up until the time, so basically one of the things that they did to make the melee weapons more useful in this game was they changed the way Borgs work as well to sort of make melee weapons very useful against them, which is actually something that's also fairly logical of when you consider how the Borg shields work in general.
Mm-hmm. Kinetic weapons tend to not do anything.
Yeah, well, it's more that slow-moving weapons don't tend to do anything against them, because they also
Relatively.
specifically mentioned that. Yeah, they also specifically mentioned that the relatively slow-moving bullets uh, are unable to be blocked by their shields because they move too slow.
Yeah. So now we're fighting a giant worm and tiny worms.
Yeah, these worms are basically the same things that we saw on Nimbus, though.
Yes, and like on Nimbus, they do not pop out of the ground suddenly to scare the pants off you. They just kind of wiggle around and die.
Yeah. The annoying thing about these things, though, is that they still have the same acid spit,
Mm-hmm.
which slows you down for a while.
Now, yeah, it is particularly annoying in this fight for
Yeah,
reasons you're about to see.
the gimmick of this fight is you can't fight the big worm.
You have
need
to run
turn
around
on.
and turn on turrets. Now, problem is while you're doing this, it's still able to act, and it will spit at you, and you will take damage while the cutscene's going.
Oh, that's pretty great. I've never had that happen.
I've had that happen every other time I've done this. Apparently, it didn't this time.
This time is also pretty great because they are apparently very interested in shooting at Slamek.
Yeah, that might be it, or you. Or it might be because I didn't bother to kill the small worms last time.
Maybe. I'm going around cutting up small worms.
Like all the... Well, I guess it doesn't show up till you kill all the small worms, so I don't know. Yeah.
And because your equipment is also deactivated during the arena battles, there are a few plants in the area that you can activate for a health recovery.
Healing herbs.
Yep.
Delicious healing herbs that work instantly.
There's some magic.
Yes. I just apparently killed my 100th beast.
Hey.
Okay, so go around looking for it. You keep them busy.
Yeah, it's on the opposite side.
Okay, I'll keep them busy. I'll distract it by running at it.
Yay.
See, this is a more proper sandworm because it'll, duck underground and not sit there and die.
Okay, there we go. Now we can go enter that other area. So now that we've got all of these, well, Slamek's pretty mobile for a guy who just gave up.
Yeah, I know. What a wuss.
Alright, so if we run over here, there we go, and head into the area where the other prisoners were.
We can free them! Well, you can free them. I'm killing worms.
Well, no, they're already free.
Oh.
But if you head into this room, there is another set of weapons, and if you're lucky, you can get blue or purple melee weapons.
Oh.
So I got a Nausicaan Telgalar sword.
I totally didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oof, that's a nice looking sword, actually.
I got one too.
Nice.
Let's equip that, just because Nausicaans make pretty beefy looking weapons, probably. Because, they're giant and ugly.
Yeah. I really like how it's unsheathed, actually.
That looks like a scimitar.
Yeah, it pretty much does. Its unsheathing animation actually has you unsheath it, even though you don't really have a sheath.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Well,
except for the fact that you don't have a sheath.
Time to go enjoy delicious 1820 crit range.
Anyway, so now we need to activate one more set of turrets. Which, oh, sorry, no. We need to free the rest of the prisoners.
Oh, okay.
And then,
I'll free them.
You're already over there.
Since it's
I'll
right over here.
wait over here so I can activate the last of the turrets.
Okay.
There we go. Now I can activate the last turret.
And it can die less ignobly than its smaller friends.
Yeah. And somehow that destroyed the wall. So we're just going to leave.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask how that destroyed the wall, but we might as well get out of here while we can.
Yeah, we'll make good. There's a strange little base down here. That that little those pillars look a little familiar, don't they?
A little bit.
But while we're here, we can access some consoles and get some details about things that are going on. Oh, well, they also don't really make it very subtle about who they're talking to, because this one here just straight up says, "Hey, we're doing this stuff for the Iconians."
Gasp.
Who would have thought? So here we go. We'll disable the dampening field. And now we can use our actual weapons.
Well, we could,
yeah.
but
We could
swords.
try to access the gateway controls, but
yeah, it doesn't do
unfortunately
anything. I tried.
we can't. But we can look at the transporter log, and we see that we see some interesting names here.
Interesting.
But no, we're actually just going to walk out this drain pipe.
Okay.
I mean, unless you want to look at some other stuff.
No, it's fine. We can walk out the drain pipe. It's a big drain pipe.
Yeah, that's a very big drain pipe, and it's also kind of high up.
I have to actually wonder what they're draining.
Well, this water.
Yes, I guess. But I mean, it's like, are they draining it through where the gate is?
I don't know. It's just weird. That whole setup seems a little goofy.
Yeah. We have to go take cover from a fighter now.
Yeah, because there's a scorpion that's just flying up. There it is.
I don't think we can actually kill it in this mission.
No.
The one immediately after this will have a scorpion that we can shoot down.
Which is pretty cool. But no, the point of this one is that we're trying to escape detection, so shooting down one of those scorpions is not going to help. Oh, and Slamek is a wuss and he can't go on, so...
He hurt his leg! Wah!
So, we'll run him over here.
And now we have to go get medicine.
Yeah.
I tire of this life.
Apparently he's been poisoned, so we'll just run around.
I would have poisoned him. I mean, maybe the giant worms, but...
The giant bug. Alright.
Or the giant spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get him his medicine.
Anyway, so basically what conveniently happens is that there's three plant types in this desert area around that just happen to have properties that can cure what ails him.
Yeah, it's a good thing you got a medic-ish type guy.
Well, unfortunately, this is not actually something that is
class specific,
profession specific. Yeah, we
well,
get all this same.
I wouldn't say that's unfortunate, because if it was, 2/3 of the people in the game couldn't do this.
Well, there would be a different thing, I imagine.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what the tactical guy would do, but I imagine the engineer would build something to just drag him around.
The tactical guy would shoot him and leave him. Or amputate the leg. Drag him.
What?
I don't know, I'm just picturing... I don't know why I went immediately to, the most horrible option for...
It is too bright here.
What a tactical officer would do.
Well, how are you surprised about that?
I don't know. Shoot him and leave him, he's dead weight.
Anyway, there is though a set of profession missions just a little bit ahead though.
Yes, there are. We basically have to eke out survival for the night in the middle of this cold desert.
Yeah.
Well, assumedly cold desert. Because I think one of the things is building a fire.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, deserts tend to actually be cold during the night.
Yes, they do.
Very cold.
I used to live in one, so... I used to
Oh,
live
but,
in the deserts of Africa. No, it's California.
It's close enough.
Yeah. Okay, now
It's
I could
about the
shoot
same
them,
thing.
but I have this sword
You're-
and I want to try it out.
You're instead going to stab them.
Like I said, delicious 18-20 crit range.
Actually. Well, it does in fact have a bonus to critical chance.
These guys did go on to make a D&D game.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
That's why you use scimitars, man. They got an awesome crit range. And alternately,
Well,
it's because you want to look like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings. Because I think that's what it is.
I couldn't tell you offhand.
Yeah, it's been. I honestly have not seen those movies since they came out in the theaters because it's like every time I think about it, I go, those are good movies, but they're 3.5 hours long each.
Yeah.
Or so. It's like that's a big time investment.
You can just put them on when you're doing something else.
Yeah, but then I'm not watching the movies, and they're background noise. It's like that's. I don't tend to put on like movies and stuff for background noise. That's why I have music for. So we're almost out of the canyon where we'll be safe from everything but starvation and lack of water.
Yeah.
And I did not even think about how we're gonna go to the bathroom out here.
Alright, so we need to talk to
I
Slamek.
have lost everything.
Yes. So I need to find water. You need to find food.
Yeah.
The way you find food is by defeating wolves.
Sounds good to me. That's your water.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
It's iffy because I don't know if
Yeah,
it's like you have to go through so many or if it's just a complete random chance. But
I have a feeling it's random chance.
there's a possibility that spiders come out of it.
Yeah.
Of course, again with the spiders.
Yeah. It's just So while we're doing this, I figure I might as well put a public service announcement. But those who are playing alongside us recording, I should let people know that next week, to cap off the summer festival, Cryptic is going to be giving away a free C-Store item each day from Monday to Friday. And the items that they've said that they're going to be giving away are actually a few fairly weighty things. Like they have actually specifically said that Monday is going to be a costume and Tuesday is going to be a ship.
Woohoo!
Now it's probably not going to be a tier 5 ship,
No.
but they will be giving away. He did actually say a tier 3 ship as an example, so it's very likely that they're going to give away some nice alternate ships. And unfortunately, though, if you already own the ship that they're giving away, you don't get anything else. But
Sad.
still, that's actually some really nice.
You just have to log in, or
Yeah, just log in. What they'll do is that for that day, I'm probably in the wrong area. So what it'll be is that for that day, the price of the item will be 0. And because these items will generally be account unlocks, you only need to log in, quote unquote, buy the item, and then it'll be available for you on any character that you may end up making.
awesome.
Yeah, so that sounds like a pretty nice bonus. And like some of these things are like dollars, like multiple dollars. So that's a pretty good bonus per day.
Yeah. If nothing else, it's free. So
Yeah. So just so everyone knows that happens to be watching and following alongside us, you may want to pay attention to that. The first one that they're giving away starts on Monday, the what's the 12th?
Today's the
Yes.
9th, so yeah, it'd be 12th.
Yep, Monday the 12th.
So I got us water, you got us food.
Then tactical, I think, gets us fire.
Yeah. So congratulations, we're eating raw meat and sleeping in the cold.
Yeah, like I think in this example, the tactical and the engineering probably should have been swapped.
I just like the implication that only tactical officers are capable of, making fire, which is something basically anyone who went through Boy Scout training can do. Which I can't, but I'm not in Starfleet, so...
Well, theoretically, we would also be able to make fire using our guns.
That too. Maybe. I don't know, I might have like a plasma weapon.
I guess you were standing guard for us.
Yes I was.
On your screen, did it show me as the focus of the cutscene, or did it show you?
No, it showed me, so you were standing guard
Oh.
for you, but
Okay.
you said something first, so... No, now we just have to...
Well, I mean, that presentation makes sense to me.
Mhm. Well, if one of us is
that-
going to stand guard, I'm the obvious choice.
Yep.
So...
So that was Flamek's ship.
Took the fast way down.
Oh.
I actually,
You-
I just jumped in there to see if I could jump in the water, and I could. So
You didn't seem to kill yourself, at least.
no, I didn't, because I hit something. I slid along the edge.
Oh, yeah, that would save you. Oh, and just as another note, in the event that the music is a little quiet in the recording, from what I remember, the music in this mission is also designed to be very reminiscent of a certain episode of the original series.
It's the one with the Gorn, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, so like this ship's going nowhere, so we'd better find parts to make ourselves a communicator so we can contact our ship.
Yes. Which you will note we don't need any type of class specific training for.
Yeah.
So Starfleet trains all its officers to rebuild SOS beacons, but not to make fire.
Yes. Also, it trains all of its captains to know how to do first aid.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. I think.
Like random ass first aid.
No, see, it's not first aid. It was random ass, herbology, I guess, or
I guess. Thankfully, we did have tricorders to do that stuff for us, though.
yeah.
So anyway, we'll go in here. We'll plug all this stuff into the power source. That's not much of a power source, really, but whatever works.
It's
And we'll.
like a AA battery.
Yeah, I guess.
Now we walk out,
Oh.
and
Oh, that doesn't look good.
Q Akbar.
Did you think you could run?
Oh, look, it's
From
that
me.
jerk again.
There is no place where I cannot find you.
Man, I wish I could kill
My
him.
Spies are everywhere. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Reman understands.
that's
who is the
Slamek.
master.
And
What
see,
a
now
jerk.
the idea of tactical shooting him and leaving him is
The
not
loss
so
of
bad,
the
is it?
post was a minor setback. The Reman's refuge
It was a
in the
minor
Dara system
setback.
has been destroyed. Dozens of subjects have been tested in my arena. When the Iconians return, they will find I have done all they have asked.
So now we know that not only is this guy a jerk,
you
but he is
will
also
not be there on the
crazy.
dreaded day.
It's
This
a lapdog.
tiresome game ends
Yep.
now. You could have been such a fascinating test subject, but this time, no. This time I think a more direct approach is best.
He's gonna try to shoot us.
Ready?
Yep.
Aim.
Whoops! Beam
Whoops.
out.
The timing on that beam out was a little goofy though, but thankfully we have personal shields.
Yeah, all I can say is my transport chief just got his ass
I
promoted.
apologize for Slamic's
Yeah.
action. I had no idea
And
there was a traitor in our
that was
midst.
that.
If his
That
actions
that was
caused
that
harm
mission.
to you or your
The
crew,
mission reward
that was
is
not my
a.
intent.
So this mission was retrofitted into. Sorry, the reward was retrofitted into being part of a set for a one of the reputation systems. But when this mission first came out, the point of it was more that it was a fairly unique item in that I think it was, as I recall, the first item in the game that actually changed your appearance. There's been a lot more since, but this one was very interesting in the fact that it was very obviously changing the way your ship looked. Actually, no, it's not the first one because there were the Borg items that came out before, but I don't think the Borg items changed their look in quite the same way.
Didn't the brain ones come out first too? The
I don't think the brain one changes your ship skin.
No, it doesn't. No, you're right. That doesn't change the skin. It just changes the like the warp contrails you make. To
Yeah.
warp.
After this set came out, the Aegis set was changed so that it changed the way your shields looked, and it changes the way you look as you fly through sector space. But it wasn't like that when the Aegis set was first released into the game. Anyway, as we were talking over that, Admiral Tanay has been telling us what's going on, and we've basically found where Hakiv's base is, so we are going to go over there, and we're going to kick his ass.
Yes, we are.
While I equip this shield because it is way better than the shields I'm currently equipping anyway.
Yeah, it's a fairly nice shield that I will probably be keeping around until late in the Deep Space Nine era missions, or area missions, I should say.
So if you look at my ship, you'll notice now that it is this nice set of neon green and black colors. So the way it is that it applies a skin effect to your ship that makes it look like a Riemann ship.
And the rest of that set is Romulan rep.
The rest of that set is Romulan rep.
Yeah,
and the items, the bonuses are pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Info, what are they? Bonus to high yield plasma torpedoes to give them faster speed and more defense. And when receiving any energy damage, a % of applying a buff that gives you bonuses to shield hit points and shield capacity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely if you're going for plasma, and actually, honestly, the shield points be great for science too, because
yeah, that whole set is, and because that set is a covariant shield instead of a resilient shield, it's greater straight up shield capacity, but lowered really defense.
Yeah.
So it's good as a generic shield type. So basically, that set is good if you are really planning on making use of plasma torpedoes, which is actually pretty good because plasma torpedoes are one of the better weapon types.
Yeah, I am going for that kind of stuff on my realm and just to be thematic.
Yeah. That which makes a lot of sense. I don't use plasma very much because there are other procs that I like, but plasma is still actually a very good proc type.
My photonic fleet going, and just for some hilarity, I think both work at once.
Yeah, you can use both Photonic Fleet and the Distress Call at once. You can't use Distress Call and another ability that we'll get at a little bit higher level, which is another summon ability. You can't use those two at the same time, though.
Yeah, so I've basically got like 6 summon ships hanging around now.
I'm going to use the... Oh, wow, yeah. So it's for one use of the Scorpion Fighter ability, I get 3 Scorpions and a 10-minute cooldown. That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Should use them too, thinking about it.
Yeah, you know, have more summons on the field.
More summons.
Yeah, why not?
Be like some kind of screwed up space Pokemon trainer.
So I actually kind of expected the summon item for the Scorpions to be one drain per ship, so to expend 3 when I did that summon. But no, it was instead just expended 1, which is really good.
So we took out their space defenses. Now we go down and punch Akiu's ugly face in.
Yep,
Repeatedly.
We're gonna do a ground assault. First, we need to get close enough.
No,
There
of
we
course, the silly thing about this is we're doing a ground assault with just us.
Yes. We're not taking our away team, because why would we do that? That's silly.
I would like to assume they are off doing other things.
They pretty much say that. Yeah, so they actually do explain it a little bit. There's a transporter blocker, so the transports are being diverted.
Yeah.
And then they're also blocking some signals, so everyone is sent off to different areas. So now we're going to
Plant explosives.
Yep. And we'll call for support here. We managed to, however, I don't know, get enough of a signal so we can get some of our guys in.
And this is why you switch to T-Mobile.
Yeah.
I don't really endorse T-Mobile, and I've never actually used them. They were the first cell phone company that came to mind.
Oh, and this mission, because it's a little bit confusing, also has this nice virtual guide path.
I don't remember if this was here the first time. I don't remember it.
It was.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been here since the launch of this mission.
Yeah, it was. Then I was apparently dumb and didn't use it because it makes it so much nicer.
Yeah.
Running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
Now there's one. Alright, so orbital strikes, is there? No, there isn't one of the orbital strike points here. We need... One of the optional objectives for me is also very time sensitive. Up there's an orbital strike point.
I'll go calling the orbital strike. Have them blow up some scorpions from orbit.
Yeah.
With lasers.
With phasers.
Phasers.
You have to remember that phasers are not the same as lasers.
Yes, of course.
They make this distinction. All right, so flying above us, there's going to be a scorpion fighter.
Yes, and we're going to shoot it.
Yep. So you can shoot it down. I need to find. Oh no, I need to find it. Yep, here it is. It's over here. It's over here. It's over here.
So here's a question: can I use my funny radiation ability on that?
Yes. I think you can, actually.
I think I did.
And even though it is now out of life, it needs to wait for a specific animation before it actually explodes. Come on.
No, it's weird. I think their bars are reversed. I think the green is the shield and the blue is the health.
No, I'm pretty sure it has an actual animation that has to go through.
There it is.
Oh, well, whatever. Maybe the bars are reversed.
Yes, I did in fact set the fighter on radiation.
Wow, you know, of all the things that you could set on radiation, I think this is one that makes some sense.
Yeah. Of course, it's now kind of, shooting me to death.
No, it's the guys below us that are kind of shooting us to death.
Oh well. Avenge me!
There we go.
Or, fix me, like right now.
Get back up. Yeah, it's just some guys down on the ground that are kind of a jerk. Anyway, so of all the times I've done this mission, that is actually the first time that I've completed the engineering objective, because it is one of the few that is actually time sensitive.
It's the first time I
if you
completed
don't-
the engineering objective too, but that's because I've never played an engineer before.
Fair enough. Yeah, because so this part is actually here we go. So this area here is actually like, as you can see from the fire, if you don't destroy it fast enough, it will, or if you don't activate it fast enough, we can't do this one just now. We actually have to get to the next step. Then the console gets shot by the scorpion, and you are unable to complete that part. Those are good people.
They may be
One
on our
of them-
side, but they're lazy.
Yeah.
Standing around.
Alright, here's another call for support. Why not?
I like how the oh no, those are Vulcans. Never mind. This is their Romans. And they're triplets.
Yeah. Yeah. The you don't actually get like Romulan allies for this unless you are a Romulan. In which case, the people that you summon are in fact Romulan security guys. All right, so there's our bombs. We're now going to scan for Hakiv, see where that jerk is. He is behind this force field, so we'd better find a way to get past it.
Yes, and if I'm recalling, my objective isn't until the very end.
Yeah, your objective isn't until the very end. I'm not entirely sure what the tactical objective is.
I should know because I've done it.
Yeah, I haven't done this as tactical yet.
I think I know what it is, but I'll wait till the end of the mission to see.
Yeah. Okay, so here, when you do that, we can shoot this fighter
And kill
blow up-
everybody.
to blow up all those Romulans.
Efficient.
Very. So anyway, we've now bypassed the shield, but now we need to get an access chip from a Romulan officer. Which is up this way.
Here's the
But
other
before we do that,
purple strike part.
we have an... Let's just blows up a turret and...
Vaporizes about
vaporizes.
half a dozen guys.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, they probably didn't feel anything.
Yeah, probably. Okay, then we'll call for some support up here. Apparently it's letting me call for support,
Multiple times, yeah,
Infinitely,
me
but-
too.
but I've already got all the support, so whatever. Oh, that's all of them.
And then we basically go up to one of these guys and grab a chip off his dead body.
Yeah, we're over here. Alright, so now we can bypass the lock on the central gate. So let's go get ourselves a Kiev.
Excellent.
Because that guy is a jerk. Can I? No, it's too
Yeah,
high.
you can't jump over the rails.
Sad. That's okay.
I tried. There's this
Yeah.
part, which is kind of annoying. Oh, actually, hey, I can shoot him from here. That works. Well, because if you go down there, they usually cut you apart, and that's not fun. And doing it up here is usually fun times.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hakeem should be right around this corner.
Yeah. Oh, but there's oh, our ship has some kind of weird bug in it. An Iconian virus. So we need to find Hakeem, beat him up, and stop the virus.
Matters. We just need to open the gate, bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan too. And you saw how that ended for her.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No, we can still.
And he just got dissed.
Yeah.
You're the cause.
He's been abandoned.
Yes. And actually, the voice of Sela was not there prior to Release of Romulus, I believe.
No. No, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I seem to remember thinking basically when they had Denise Crosby to do Sela for the new stuff / the
Yeah,
anniversary
for-
mission, they basically had her go back and do all of Sela's other lines.
That would make a lot of sense. Oop. Here, call for support.
Yes. The trick here is to like kill his guards first, usually.
Yeah. Also, be careful about the Thalaron seeker drones.
Yeah.
So the thing about the Thalaron drones is that they are just like my normal drone, except when they die, they self-destruct as a Thalaron bomb, which is super
I
destructive.
can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
As much as much as Obisek says that, he did in fact still summon some reinforcements. So we need
Yeah,
to
but he
take
can't
care of
summon
them.
any more. This actually is kind of a tough fight with only you.
It's a little tough.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make
Well,
a
my
difference.
rifle just went
It's not.
into a magical hole or something.
It's over. For
Yeah, transporter buffer.
Yeah.
And Hakeem is dead.
Oh, Hakeem, no one will miss you.
Yeah. Should I spoil what happens on the Romulan side, or we just want to wait for that?
We'll probably see that on the Romulan side.
Yeah. I figure we can do this mission even if, like, the rest of the the rest of this is essentially the same.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll speak with
Those
Obisek.
Reman independence will be long.
And he'll be like, yeah,
But this is a significant
thanks for
step.
helping us out.
While I do not seek your approval of my methods, good
He
luck.
needs to leave while we need to destroy the gateway. So,
Yes.
but while
But-
I'm setting up to destroy the gateway,
I'm gonna go do science.
over here a technician ran into the gateway and managed to escape. So, whatever. I'll just blow it up.
Yes. I basically infected with computer virus. Because they did the same thing to my ship, and nobody
Yeah,
but
so
me
you
does
do.
that.
And then we find out that this entire portal was actually a massive Iconian gate, which kind of explains some things.
Yep. So we basically have to run over here.
Run straight past the gateway.
And have our ship blow it to hell.
Yep, so we're going to go and hide
I should probably
inside
wait for you to get
this
here, huh?
totally safe-looking shelter.
Well, you know, most of the, damage has already been done, so it's not going to fall over more.
I'm not sure about that.
Besides, those weren't really that big of explosions.
Here with her flagship.
Yeah.
I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zenithia is no
Oh,
match.
Sayla's out there, though, so we'd better go and give Obasek a hand.
Punch her in the face, too.
Yep.
Enemies of the Romulan. This insurrection will not stand.
Have our work cut out. I will.
So, where... Okay, there's everything that we're looking for.
Shoot her in her stupid face.
Yep.
Well, actually, she's not here yet, is she?
Now she's not here yet. We need to take care of... Oh, nope. Now she's here.
Oh, good. And of course, her ship is a scimitar.
Yeah, of course.
Only the best for the Empress.
Oof, wow, that was actually really fast when I turned on evasive maneuvers. Oh, jeez. This is spawning in a lot of Tavaros.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure
Save this
I
for
remember.
later, but no, it's not usually this bad. It's just because there's two of us, I think.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, at least there are just Tavaros.
Yeah.
Then we got that signature animation.
The hey, she's about to fire the super laser at you.
Yeah. Thankfully, the way that's set up is that so it's 12 seconds worth of animation before it will fire, so that gives you plenty of time to get out of the way if you're paying any sort of attention at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not paying attention, then well, hey, you should have been paying attention.
And I think you can usually survive a hit.
You can usually
if you're at
survive a
full.
hit. Yeah. It's pretty rough, but it's not really bad. Alright. And thankfully she decided to turn the complete opposite way.
She's apparently prioritizing the NPCs.
Yeah.
And like the other scimitar fight a lot, this is just scripted cloaking.
Pretty much. There is a... so with the way the scimitar AI works is that there is a chance that it will cloak at any given time, and the chance does go up if there are people really close to her, but it is always a chance regardless of what you do. And she's basically it's designed that she will cloak roughly every so often. But definitely it is in fact designed around the idea that she will probably do it roughly every, well, if you're close to her, she will do it more often, but generally it's kind of scripted. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've almost got her
Come
down.
on. Yeah.
I think that time I just ended up really close to her due to getting out of the way of the beam.
Yeah, probably. In general, though, the cooldown for her Thalaron weapon is... Oh, jeez, come on. In general, the cooldown of her Thalaron weapon is set that she won't use it. So if you use your evasive maneuvers on every time that it occurs, generally it will be off cooldown by the time
Yeah.
she's ready to do another Thalaron burst.
Well, basic maneuver is only 45-second cooldown, so...
Yeah.
She should be dying soon.
Yeah, come on.
So I don't think we actually have to literally kill her.
No, we don't.
There we
There
go.
we go.
It's really funny watching the scimitar just kind of spin around.
Yeah, the physics on that are a little broken. I think they may have done something weird when they redesigned all the scimitars to look like the new player model.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that we're not entirely sure what just happened. She may have been rescued, or she may have just been kidnapped for her failure.
Yeah,
But,
they actually haven't gone back to that little plot thread yet.
Yeah, that is going to be one of the things that they're going to be doing in the next few seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Cryptic has in fact come out and said that one of the points that they're going to touch in the new season is going to be going back to the Iconians a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think we're going to see a lot of detail on what just happened for a while, because Cryptic has been doing a pretty good job of setting up the Iconians as like ultimate bad guys.
Yeah.
And I don't think we're going to really engage them until they're ready to raise the level cap.
Yeah, and one of the things Denise Crosby said in one of the interviews before Legacy Realm is kind of hinted at the cheater core lines that actually have to do with Sealand and the Agonians, so
right now, we have no idea
I don't know
where
how
the
true
Iconians
that
took her,
is, but
or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events
Anyway,
disturbing.
with that,
Congratulations, Admiral.
we now have
The
also
Federation has offered the Riemann
one
resistance
last quest
humanitarian
before
aid,
we finish
and
off
we
the
are working with them
Romulan
to
set,
find
and it's just a
diplomatic
very
solutions
small
to
one.
their disputes with the
Obisek wants
Romulans.
to talk to us.
Obisek has asked
Up in the Hakona system, where he's taken command of the vault. Now, if we had been doing that mission during the time that this mission was running normally, or during one of the featured episode replays, one of the optional rewards we could have gotten from that quest was a Riemann bridge officer, which is actually a pretty good bridge officer, but the way that bridge officer is programmed means that even if you were a Romulan player, you can't customize him at all. So he will always look like the Riemann officers that you see on the ground.
yeah.
However, that's still a pretty good design.
Will be free.
Oh, and for some reason, you can still ask him, like, hey,
I wish him
one
well.
of
I
your
never wanted
guys
to
is
rule my
asked
people,
to join us,
but
even
no,
though
we will be free.
none of them have
Our
asked
base
to
in the Dara
join us.
system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar.
And hey, why are you at the vault?
We will
Because there's a
continue to rebuild
Thalaron
our
reactor
base that was
here,
once used to create
and a
weapons of
Borg
war will
cube.
now be a home
Sphere.
where all are
Yeah.
welcome.
And more importantly, they get cable.
Yeah.
I have no
And
quarrel.
for that, we got a
My people
floor
trust
trophy.
We will be free. Farewell, my friend. We
Yep.
So,
And that is that finishes off the Romulan series and the Riemann featured episode series.
yep. Which means
Next time,
the
we are going
Cardassian
to
series.
we're going to start off the Cardassian series by going to Deep Space Nine. but we will first make a short hop over to Earth Space Dock so we can properly get promoted. Because
Yes.
now we've actually done something worth.
Now that
the
we're 2
promotion.
levels beyond that quest.
Might as well pick up that duty officer pack.
Yes. So wait, are we going to our space dock now? Because I just...
Well, I mean, we're at
yeah.
a little over an hour. Do you want to do that now?
It doesn't take very long.
Yeah, it doesn't take very long. Yes, we will go to Earth Space Dock.
Listen
we
to our
won't pick up
deliberations.
We will go to Earth Space Dock and do this because this is only going to take a few minutes, but we won't pick up our new ships now. We will do that first thing next episode.
At Deep Space Nine, because we can
At
do
Deep
that
Space
now.
Nine, because you can actually pick up ships at Deep Space Nine.
Go visit Quarks. Go to those holo suites that, malfunction all the freaking time.
Yeah.
Get trapped in a Bond simulation.
Unfortunately, the simulators don't actually do anything for players at Quarks yet, but they are still there.
Yeah, it'd be neat to
Cryptic,
be able to go into Vic Fontaine's lounge or something like that.
Yeah. Cryptic has made the doors available for use as points of entry for Foundry missions, so you can justify one as a you can justify a mission as a holosuite. Alright, so yay! I'm promoted.
Yay! Of course,
Come
part of that is
on,
actually going to the shipyard.
Does it actually require us to go?
Yeah.
Because it's a little broken because it's saying report to his office. Oh, there we go. No, because I was already in the office, so it didn't actually count as me going to the office.
So, assumingly we can do this without... Let's see. I'll just get to the point where it says stop without actually picking a new ship. Because I can just talk to the...
you just need to go to the shipyard.
I think you actually literally need to talk to the ship vendor. Okay, yeah.
Well, if I'm more... Yeah, you do. You know what? If we're already here... No, we won't. No, we won't do this.
No, we're gonna do it at Deep Space Nine, damn it.
Yeah. There.
We decided
Now we're
that.
done. Yes, now we're done.
And I'll just beam back to the ship and...
Congratulations, we are admirals. We are going to deal with this more later.
Yes. We have responsibility and positions of power now. Fear us.
I'll head out to the sector space.
To be fair, we did help kill a terrorist. I mean,
yeah.
Well, not
so
terrorist.
So now I'm going to fly a Defiant into Deep Space Nine because that is very appropriate.
Yes.
Actually, as sort of an amusing story about that, when I was playing through the game for the first time myself, the point where I got to level 30 and was able to get a Defiant was actually while I was doing missions at Deep Space Nine, which first of all was very appropriate for that rank. Second of all, though, shows just how they've changed the leveling game ever since the game was originally released.
Yeah.
It is definitely leveling has definitely become a lot faster.
Meanwhile, I'm taking a Intrepid class into Deep Space Nine into the Badlands. What could go wrong there?
Absolutely nothing. Because you're just sending it there, and then you're gonna put it in a box somewhere.
Yes, I am. Little tiny box.
So that'll do us for today. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and we'll hope to see you all next time.
Bye, everybody.